Hello. Hello. My name is Dakota Koontz. If we haven't met yet, nice to meet you. My goal today is to talk to the coach that is in the first few years of their coaching practice, and they feel like a fucking crazy person. This is not a highlight reel, what I'm about to say. This is going to describe Dakota in his first year of coaching, but I want you to hear yourself. And I want you to see yourself if this is the video that's needed right now. Okay, so 2023. In December, I made $100 from a gifted coaching session. I wasn't planning on getting paid. At the end, she said, "Can I pay you money for this?" And I said, "Yeah." Sure, I know how to do that. Yeah, how much do you want to pay me? At the end of that call, I cried because I didn't believe that I was worth it. I wanted to be a coach, but I wasn't enough. Or at least that's the way I perceived myself. That person ended up becoming my first paid coaching client, my coaching agreement. We've been working together ever since. Now, let's flash back a little bit. Let's go back in time. Beginning of 2023, I became the director of marketing with zero experience. I did it to work for the great and fucking powerful Townsend Wardlaw. One of, if not the best coach in the whole goddamn world. And I got weekly coaching from him since then to today. What is it? We're in May 2020 or 22nd, 2025. I was working with one of, if not the best coach in the whole fucking world, and he transformed my life. Who I am today is not even goddamn close. I love that man. And I almost burnt everything down to the ground. So, 2024. I made some money. 2023, the end. And then 2024. I almost divorced my wife. She left. My family knew. Her family knew. Friends, coworkers knew. It was a fucking disaster. Emotionally, I was breaking down a lot. I would be at my marketing job crying in meetings. I was fucking breaking furniture. I was doing this a lot. Quietly, so people didn't hear me because I didn't want to be a burden. All the time. I made so many goddamn rules in my life. No fun, no rest, no drugs, no alcohol, no sleeping in, no going to bed late, no social media. All these rules. I was like a goddamn monk, and I wasn't happy. I judged everyone, my wife, my friends, my family, my coworkers, fucking lazy. They aren't doing enough. I now know that I was really judging myself for not allowing myself to not do things and take a fucking break sometimes. But at the time, I didn't know that, or at least I didn't. I was like, I read 50 books just so I felt worthy. I wasn't reading because I was having fun. Sometimes I was, but I didn't feel worthy, so I needed to prove myself. Look at how much I'm doing. Have you read this book? Have you read that book? At least 3 times. At least 3 times, I had the thought, I don't want to fucking exist anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. There's too much to do. It would be way better if I was just gone. And I wasn't being dramatic. I was being honest. That thought washed through me. I felt like a disappointment to everyone. Everyone. My wife, my fucking friends and family, everyone, especially me. And then I later coached someone through that exact same thing about having those thoughts. And I was like, I know what this is. It was so beautiful. So client number one started with $100. Then we created our coaching agreement in February. Client number two, it was my grandmother. I fired her after 3 months because she wasn't committed enough. Number three, she called me. It was a longtime friend. And I had talked to her here and there. She was in the room where I talk to people about my coaching practice. I didn't know what to say. Who do I serve? Who do I really serve? I don't want to say it right, but she heard it at least once, and she saw me change over the years. She had tried some stuff, and she called me and she said, Dakota, I think we should work together. Last year, I made $9,575.04. I made 47 connect calls, 27 discovery calls, 12 money conversations, and 39 paid sessions while I was still working a full-time job. And all I thought was, you're not doing enough. You're not fucking doing enough. I had no background in marketing, and I was doing it. I had some growth and development training, but no fucking background in owning my own coaching practice. Yet I was doing it. And yet I still felt like a fucking failure. When I look back at 2023, 2024, I wouldn't change a goddamn thing. 2024 was the best year of my life up until that point. It was chaotic, painful, beautiful, all at once. The highs were so high. The lows were one of the lowest, if not the lowest, I'd ever experienced. So, if that's going on with you right now, you're not alone. And if you hear this and you're like, how are you doing today? I could get into it, but who fucking cares? I'm doing great. And if you're in year 2, year 3, whatever, and you feel like a crazy person, I've been blessed. I was gifted time weekly with one of the top people in the whole fucking world. And again, I still, after transforming my life and becoming the man I've always wanted to be, almost burn it all the fuck down. This house would be gone. I wouldn't be with the woman of my dreams. All this shit because I had to go through it. I had to learn. I had to go down and then come back up. So, if you're hurting, if you're overwhelmed, if you're ashamed, you're not broken. You're not behind. And you're not alone. We're doing real shit here. I want you to hear this. You're going to figure it out. It's going to be okay. And I love you. Oh. Have an amazing day.